Adam Parks here with another episode of Why We Go. Today we are here in Denver, Colorado at the National Creditors Bar Association, or NCBA conference, here with my good longtime friend and former past president of the RMAI, Mr. Todd Lansky with Resurgence Legal Group. How you doing today, Todd?
I'm doing great. How are you, Adam?
I can't complain. You know, I've always gotten to know you through these NCBA conferences and obviously the other conferences that we attend throughout the year, but why NCBA? Why do you go to this particular conference?
Great question, and happy to be with you as always, Adam. But I know it sounds somewhat cliche, as the NCBA has recently rebranded their conference and they call it Connect. And quite honestly, that is the reason. To be, when we talk about these conferences, what's the purpose of going? To me, it's about the connections. There's no question. We operate in a very relationship-driven business, and there is certainly value in the CLEs, in the education, but ultimately it's about the relationships and it's connecting with people. And so people have asked me this a few times, when you go to these conferences, why are you so busy on a day-to-day basis? Why is there so many meetings? Well, the reality is there's only so many opportunities that you could get in front of, we're interesting. We have a debt buying company and a law firm. So a chance to get in front of all of our debt buying partners, all of our clients, all of our vendors in one space over 2 days, you really can't match that opportunity. And so for me, it's always about the people. You know that. It's the conversations that you have in the hallways, on the way to meetings. That's really where the relationships are formed. And then once you have them, it's about cultivating them. So yeah, it is about, for me, the connections.
Well, and you know that I love the online presence, and clearly I love the digital space, but there is no secondary way to have these hallway conversations, to connect with people in real time, to go have a drink at the bar or share a meal, break bread together. I mean, those types of experiences for me is what drives relationships, and relationships drive opportunity.
Couldn't agree more. And I think there is significant value in an online presence, of course. There's an efficiency to it, but you can't get context. You can't get the eye connection. It's a different feel. There's nothing that replaces that face-to-face interaction. And to your point, yes, it's the walking to the dinners as much as it is the dinners.
Yeah,
it's the meetings after the meetings,
Yeah.
right? And so you get the value out of all of what the conference brings, but I think it's the ancillary pieces that people don't recognize. And we're in a people business, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we are in a service business, a consumer-driven business. Reputation, credibility, it all matters. And so to me, what's more important than actually meeting with the people that you do business with?
110%. I mean, the ability to be together and to actually experience. I mean, how many times this show moves around every year, and so last year we were in Nashville. Before that we were in Tampa. We were in, I can't even remember what other cities we've been going to through this. But it also creates these unique opportunities to where even after everything's said and done for the day, and there's great education and all of those types of things as well. But it's that experiencing a new city with that group of people that are clients, associates, colleagues, friends, and coming together for that social aspect. I know that they drive a lot for the CLE credits, and there's a lot of value here for those people, but having all of those vendors, potential clients, and colleagues in one place at one time, that's why you're so busy the whole time, because there's a limited amount of time that we're all physically together and able to execute on those ideas.
That's extremely well said, and it's exactly right. I mean, people are exhausted, that's all part of it, but it's a good exhausted, it's a productive exhausted. You get home and you need to sort of recalibrate a bit, but you come back from these conferences energized. When we're in our offices, we're working in the business, we need time to take a step back and work on the business, and that's what these conferences support, right? It's really about how do we improve our businesses, the efficiencies, whether it be with client relations or operational metrics. You really get a lot of that, and you don't get that from being at home. You got to be here to be here.
Absolutely. Look, I love Zoom, but it only goes so far. But Todd, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I appreciate you kind of showing me the ropes at NCBA many years ago, and it's been a pleasure to get to experience all these different cities with you.
Always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you, Adam.
I'll see you again soon, my friend.
All right, my man.